Or wait, sorry. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you're all having a good week. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I'm late tonight. Just finished eating dinner. We had spicy mac and cheese. Spicy mac and cheese. But I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a good week. Hope you're all having a good week. So, the birthday stream is on Friday, and I have a dentist appointment on Thursday, tomorrow, so I was like, oh, I could just go out for my birthday after the dentist appointment, but there was other stuff in the afternoon, so that would have been a little rough, so we went out today. Hi, Jam Jam. It's on Friday, but thank you, Jam Jam. Mwah. Hi, sweetheart. Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you've been having a good week. So, today I went to Joann's, because they're closing, to get some fur for puppets. Excuse me, sorry. Thing is, okay. So the fur fabric was 60% off, but they required a minimum cut of 2 yards for all fabrics, even ribbon. So, unfortunately, because it was 2 yards, even though it was 60% off, it still worked to be about the price of just 1 yard. So it was fine enough deal, but not an amazing deal. Not by much. I saved like maybe $10. I think it was the fur I got was $50.99, and I think it was a total of $40 $60, something like that. And I got some yarn that kind of looks like it's got like little arches on it to look like, I don't know, flower petals or something. I was like, oh, I can like I have black fleece, I can wrap this around a puppet, maybe make a sheep or something. That'd be cute. And I got some chalk markers. The only chalk markers they had left to mark the pattern on the black fur I have. So I can cut that. I need to do that tomorrow after my dentist appointment. If we're going to work on it on stream. There is a chance we won't. And I will get into that. Thank you for getting, congrats on getting first, Jam Jam. Mwah. Hope you're doing alright, Jam Jam. Hope you're doing alright. We have an ad break in about a minute. I still only have 1 snooze. I used 2 snoozes last night, so I guess it takes... Oh my goodness. Hi, Bobby. What? You were alive? Here we go. Please go follow Bobby. Bobby is awesome. She's super sweet, super cute streamer. She does Minecraft, Breath of the Wild streams, Repo, stuff like that. Hello, Matt. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you for coming with Bobby's raid. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm so sorry we have an ad break in about 30 seconds. I can use my last snooze. I'll use the last snooze. I'll use my last snooze for today. But hello, Rangers. Hello. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy variety streamer. I do ASMR every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and the rest of the week we play games. The next few days are going to be a little different in terms of the schedule. So Friday is my birthday, and we passed 800 followers a few weeks ago. So to celebrate, we're doing 3 12-hour streams, not back to back, with breaks in between, one per day. First one on Fridays because of my birthday, and the other 2 are for the 800 followers. Yeah. It'll be 12 hours. We're starting at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So pretty early. I know that's like noon or 1 p.m. for some people. But hi, Bobby. Hope you had a good stream. What were you doing? How was your stream, Bobby? Hope it went well. Hi, Micah. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Those are for you, Bobby. Thank you for the raid, Bobby. Please take care of yourself. Get some food. Get some water. Do what you gotta do. Thank you for the raid, sweetheart. Thank you for trusting me with your community. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I have a schedule for Friday. First 2 hours of stream. Designing a studio apartment for Ame. Oh my goodness. Did I change something? I have the blush on. But just heads up, we have an ad break about 3 minutes. I did snooze it. So the ads are going to be a little delayed today. Tonight. Yeah, I think that was probably just my blush mic, unless you're referring to something else. So Friday, first few hours of stream, we're just going to wake up with some American Truck Simulator or Wobble Dogs or something of the sort. And then 1 p.m., starting at 1 p.m., we're going to play Phasmo with Teddy Mara till about 4. And then around 4, we're going to play Deep Rock Galactic with Mara, Grizz Just Bear, and Coffee Kuma. And Trebar says he's available to hop in if anyone needs to dip out at any point. And then after that, I have no plans because it's Deep Rock. So, and I like Deep Rock, so we'll probably play it for a while. But that sounds like fun, Bobby. That sounds like fun. I hope that went well. Hope you had a good stream, Bobby. And thank you for the raid. Thank you. Mwah. Hope you're doing okay. And Sunday, the only other thing I have like planned for a specific time is on Sunday around 2 p.m. Believe it's 2 p.m. Yes. 2 p.m. we're going to be playing Minecraft with Jiro on the server on the Paradise realm. That night, Sucrose is also going to be playing on the realm to finish the tour of the realm and to find a place for her to build a little house or whatever. Want to visit the realm, let me know. Okay, Bobby. I believe, I don't actually remember what my Java name is right now. It's either Ketchup Bear or Ketchup the Bear. One of the two. Yeah, one of those two things. And so we'll probably be playing Minecraft in the afternoon on Sunday, and then into the evening. For sure, might just finish the stream with Minecraft. the whole like half of the latter half of the stream might just be Minecraft. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um, and then Saturday, so I went out shopping today for my. I went out today for birthday shopping because tomorrow I have a dentist appointment and there was stuff in the afternoon. So it was just easier to go today. So we did. Went to Joann's. I got some puppet stuff. I got 2 yards of some like hazelnut brown, or not hazelnut, like tan, like yak colored fur. Um, I had to get 2 yards because they're closing. They need to get rid of their stuff. So if you want any fabric, it's a minimum cut of 2 yards. So I only saved like $10 on the fur. But I got some chalk markers and some yarn, and they had these like they had these big fuzzy Christmas stockings still that are like husky fur looking thing, like wolf fur, and they were about $3 and they're about just wide enough for a puppet. So one day I'm gonna rip apart that stocking to make a puppet out of it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know when we'll do that. And yeah, that's all I got at Joann's. And then we went to the. I guess I'll talk about it after the ad break. I'll talk about it after the ad break. I did have to snooze them, or I didn't have to, but I wanted to because of the the raid. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Hope we're all doing well. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. Hi, Blue. Hi, sweetheart. How are ya? How are you doing? Good to see you. There's an ad break in progress, so I apologize if you get smacked with ads. I delayed the ads. I delayed the ad break because we got Bobby rated us tonight, so just a few minutes ago. So I delayed the ad break. I used one of my snoozes. I think I used them all up. I don't know. You skipped the ads? Oh my goodness, Micahs. I mean, you might not even get any because of the sexual content tag on the stream, and ASMR doesn't tend to get too many, or you'll get like the ED medication commercial. I'm sorry you're a little sick, Blue. I hope you feel better soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. But I'm good. I'm good. I was gonna go out birthday shopping tomorrow, but I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and then there's stuff in the afternoon. So it would just be easier to do it today. So we did. I went out with my mom. We went to Joann's because they're closing. So I wanted to see if I could get some cheap puppet fur. I kind of did. The stuff I got is 50.99 a yard, and it's a and because they're closing and they're trying to get rid of all their stock, minimum cut on fabric, ribbon, and it's anything like that is 2 yards. You have to get by a minimum of 2 yards if you want a cut of fabric, which is a lot. Um, you didn't even notice the tag. Well, it's only up in the corner, so it really only shows up if it's your first time visiting a stream or something like that. But hi, Blue. Mwah. So the fur was 60% off, but because I had to buy a minimum of 2 yards, it worked out to be about $40 instead of 50. So I saved about $10. And then I got some chalk markers, some yarn, and I got a Christmas stocking. It's one of these big ones that's made of faux fur and lined inside with like felt or something. Fleece. Not felt, fleece. And because of the sale, the store closing sale, it worked out the stocking was like $2-3, and it's just enough that I can make a puppet out of it. I'm gonna have to cut up the stocking to do it, but should work. Should work. But hi, Xenox. Hello. Mwah. Mwah. Hope you've been well, Xenox. Hope you've been well. So I went to Joann's. I got some stuff there. Thank you for the lurk, Blue. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope you feel better soon. Drink some water. Take care of yourself. Get some good rest. And then we went to my local game store. I don't know if it's local, but it's nearest one I know of. And they're split into two buildings. They're in one of those like strip mall things that are by like grocery stores or like a plaza, whatever they're called. One side is board games and Legos and comics and other collectibles, stuff like that. And the other side is card games, miniatures like Warhammer, D&D stuff. Heroescape is a big one these days. I guess they have a lot of Heroescape stuff. Thank you, Jab Jab. I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Mwah. I don't know why. I don't know why I deserved for you to say that out of the blue, but I appreciate you, Jam Jam. I appreciate you. So looked at the board games and stuff first. You're doing good now. My stream. Thank you, Xenon. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're doing good. Mwah. So walked around the board game section, the board game side. There's a few things that would look cool, but I got a board game last year or 2 years ago now. I don't remember. I think it was last year, maybe. It might have been 2 years ago. And I got a board game called Flamecraft. It's a game where you manage. It's 1 to 5 players, and you manage a shop, and you hire little dragons to help you. And so there's shops that like butcheries, bakeries, places that make jewelry, metalworking shops, stuff like that. So there's dragon archetypes. There's little baker dragons, little butcher dragons, little gemstone dragons, little dragons that help you make that like smelt stuff. I don't know. It seduced me with its cuteness. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Flamecraft. It's super cute. If they made little blind boxes or whatever of the little dragons, I would buy all of them. They are so cute. I've yet to play it, so I didn't really want to get another board game to throw in the pile. Um, Excuse me. You want praise? Nothing in particular? You don't want me to. You didn't. You don't want praise about anything in particular, Xenox? Okay, let me see here. Let me drink some water. My mouth's really dry today. I apologize. Hi Ninetail, hi sweetheart, how are ya? How you doing? Hope you're having a good week.
Xenox, I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. I'm very proud of you. You work very hard. And you did a very good job today. You did a very good job today, Xenox. I'm very, very proud of you. Very proud of you, Xenox. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you. Good to see you, Xenox. Thank you for being here. You did a good job today, okay? Very good job today. You worked very, very hard.
There you go, Xenox. Hopefully that was good for you. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. That's a lot of heart emotes, Ninetail. Holy moly. That's a lot of heart emotes. So, hi Moonlight, hi sweetheart, how are ya? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Ninetail. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Xenox. I'm glad you liked it. Thigh drums, okay. Give me a moment. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I needed to change into more appropriate clothes for this. I was wearing some PJ pants. I am now in some shorts. Anyway. Hi, Moonlight. Juicy thighs? Well, I'd hope so. Hope so. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, you're doing good. I hope you get some good sleep, Moonlight. You brought Blue out from their lurk. Hi, Lexi. Hi, sweetheart. How are ya? How you doing? make that joke. No worries, Moon Knight. No worries. No worries. What are we doing? Thigh drums. Thigh drums. How are you, Lexi? It's good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Amazing. I'm happy to hear it, Lexi. Happy to hear it. Hiccup. You're working on a game OST? Oh my goodness. That's it. That is amazing. That is amazing, Lexi. Barb. I'm sorry, Bobby. There you go. There you go, Moonlight. Thank you for the redeem sphere. Thank you. Right, I think I remember you talking about that Moon Knight. I think I remember. Squimps, don't squish me. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm proud of you, Lexi. That's a lot of work. No, I burped. I did burp. I can't listen to it right now, Lexi. I can listen to it after the stream. Okay. Okay. And Ninetail wants a good girl. Okay. You're building a big Minecraft world with a few friends. Nice. It's the best stuff you've ever made. Okay. I believe you. I believe you. Okay. Let me get Ninetail her a good girl, and then I can finish talking about what I did today. Called the Underworld. Oh my goodness. Spooky. Okay. Here you go, Ninetail. Here's your good girl.
Ninetail, you're a very, very, very good girl. Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl, 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 good girl. Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Ninetail, I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. You did a good job today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Spending time with me in the streams. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ninetail. It's always good to see you, sweetheart. Always good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you. Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Ninetail. Sorry, I blue screened for a second. Ninetail, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think makes the world a better place, in my humble opinion anyway. Good girl, Nintel. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Nintel. Good girl. Look at you. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Nintel. Good girl. 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 Good girl.
Thank you, Ninetale. Thank you for the redeem spirit. Thank you, thank you. 4 years. That's a pretty long time. That's a pretty long time, Moonlight. That's really cool. That's really cool. You're welcome, Ninetale. You're welcome. So yeah, I went to Joann's, got some stuff there for puppets. A minimum 2 yards if you want fabric. So I have a lot of some tan fur, like yak color of fur, or alpaca color of brown. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of like peanut butter colored, like it's just tan brown, I guess. Then I went to the my local game store. Walked around the board game side of the store. I didn't really see anything I wanted. They do have these little like block things that they're called plus plus. If you don't, if you want to look them up. Hi Mooney, hi sweetheart. Mwah. Hope you're doing okay, Mooney. Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. Good to see you. Hope you slept. Hope you've gotten some good sleeps. Hope you've got some good sleep, sweetheart. So then we went to the other side of the store. That's card games, Warhammer stuff, D&D stuff. They have Star Wars X-Wing minis and Legion and all that stuff. And they have Gundam kits. I can get you your redeems after I finish this. Talk about this, not many. Otherwise, it's gonna drive me crazy. So I went to my local game store. I went in wanting a Gundam kit. I got one. It's right here. It's pretty cool because this is the Star Build Strike Gundam Plavsky Wing. This is the main Gundam from Gundam Build Fighters, which I just finished a couple days ago. Of course, Mooney. I'm happy to help, swear. Thank you for the lurk. Mwah. I can get you some more tapping after I get your other redeemers, okay, Mooney? This is just a like paper box here, cardboard box that it's in. So it was exciting to see that they had that. They had this kit, which is cool because it's one of the few Gundams I know. Because it's the one Gundam show I finished. I'm currently making my way through the origin. I'm on part 3 now. I'm watching the movies, the movie versions, instead of the episodic version. So this could be fun to build. And I have this. I didn't get this today, but this is the Warhammer box. The Kurnoth Hunters that my brother gave me. We'll build that too. And I was actually surprised to find this. So last time I went to my local game store, this particular store was like August of last year, because I want to treat myself to some, like, a few MetaZoo booster packs or something. Your brain got tingles? Well, I'm glad you got tingles, Mooney. What's that emote? Oh, they're sleepy. That's cute. That's super cute. So I'm surprised they had this out. Because last time I was there, they were taking down all their MetaZoo stuff off the shelf and putting it away. Or doing something with it. And they put Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon where it is. And then, like, the whole wall is basically just Pokemon and Magic in the corner, in another corner. But they had a MetaZoo Nightfall booster box, just one, it was just sitting on the shelf. There's no price tag on this, so I had to get some help, ask how much it was. The guy didn't know, so he had to call someone on his phone, ask him to price it for him. It came out to be about $59.99, which is fair for MetaZoo booster box. That's actually pretty good for a Nightfall box. Actually, it's probably average. If you want some cheap MetaZoo, you can get a UFO box or a base set box for like sub $20. So, but this set's cool. I don't actually have too much of this set. This is the Nightfall set. This is the second set they released. It is still in the plastic wrap, sealed. So it's Nightfall. It's kind of Halloween themed. You've got like the big face cards are Wendigo, the Grim Reaper, and there's a variant Mothman card in here. Instead of a black Mothman, it's a white Mothman. I have like 4 copies of that card. I only have one Wendigo, and it's a reverse hollow Wendigo. So actually getting more Wendigos would be pretty nice. More Wendigo cards, and more Grim Reapers. I only have one Grim Reaper. So yeah, it's pretty good. I was actually pretty excited to see that. And I got a single card. This is a Zatu. I don't know what set it's from. This is a Yukamori artwork Zatu. I want to collect Yukamori artwork Pokemon cards because they're my favorite. So that was the only one I saw in their display cabinets, was this Zatu. Yeah. Hi Chris, hi sweetheart, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, Friday's pretty stacked in terms of the schedule. Sunday, we'll probably be playing Minecraft for like half the stream, starting in the afternoon. Because we're playing with Jiro for about 3 hours till about 5, and then Sucrose is playing Minecraft that night to finish her tour of the Paradise Realm. So we'll probably be playing then as well. But yeah. So Saturday we're going to build these Kurnoth Hunters, this Warhammer Age of Sigmar kit. There's only 3 guys in here. Shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to build this Gundam, this Gunpla kit. This is my first Gunpla kit, like actual Gunpla. Well, that's not true. The Artifact kit we tried to build like last year was way too small and overwhelming. The parts are just too small, and I lost one like immediately. Little connector piece for the foot. So this is a high grade kit. It's the Star Build Strike from Fighters. It's like the one Gundam besides the RX-72 that I like recognize, and Zaku and stuff. But I know this one because it's from the one show I watched. And I think this kit's from 2014. So that was exciting to find as well. So Saturday we're going to be doing a lot of hand cam most of the day. I don't know how long the Gundams can take to put together. These Warhammer guys shouldn't take too long. There's only 3 of them. But opening this booster box of MetaZoo cards, it's going to take a bit. So Saturday is probably just going to be me building stuff. Opening cards. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to build a Gunpla kit. I'm very excited. Okay. Sorry, Mooney. Let me get you your good girl, your whispers, and then some tapping for you. Anyway, sorry. I had to finish talking about what I got for my birthday today. Today's not my birthday. It's on Friday. I was gonna go out shopping tomorrow, but it was just easier to go today. Anyway, Thank you, Mooney. I appreciate you. I hope I'm not being too loud. I get excited. I'm sorry. But I hope you get some good sleep, Mooney. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. It's good to see you. I hope you get some good sleepies. And it's good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right.
Mooney. You're a very, very good girl. You're a very, very good girl, Mooney. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Mooney, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting, spending time with me in the streams. Thank you, Mooney. I appreciate a lot. Thank you, Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. 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 Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. 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 Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Thank you, Mooney. I appreciate you. You're very, Mooney, you're way too sweet. You're so sweet. You're gonna give me cavities. Oh my goodness. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. 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 Mooney. Thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think it makes the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Such a good girl, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Such a good girl, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Such a good girl, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl.
Sorry. I caught that burp in time.
Good girl, Mooney, good girl, good girl, good girl.
Okay, Mooney, there's your good girl. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Now some inaudible whispers, and then I can get you some more tappies. You want me to tap on the Gundam kit? I assume. I do appreciate that Gundam's Gunpla kits don't really need glue. Um, and that's great. That's great because I made a mess when we put the Warhammer the Skaven box together. So my dad did find me some Gorilla Glue for my Kornoth Hunters kit. So that will need glue. Okay, anyway, sorry. Here you go, Mooney. Here's your inaudible whisper, sweetheart. Hope you get some good sleepies. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry if that was loud. Okay. There's your inaudible whispers, Mooney. Hopefully that wasn't enough for you. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Some tappies on the box. Okay. This is the gun plaquette. my local game store actually had quite a few gunplay kits. I don't know if it's because they have a bunch of the ones nobody wanted, or what, but they have a lot of them. I don't know if this kit's a good one. We'll find out. I think this one has some accessories that you get in a different pack. Maybe. It's got like the blue Plavsky particle wings that you can attach to it that look pretty darn cool. I believe the kit comes with those. Even if it doesn't, that's fine with me. It's just cool. There we go. I cut my nails last night, so maybe that was this morning. So I'm not super long right now. Sorry. I had to adjust my glasses. Okay. Thank you for the tappies for Team Mooney. Thank you. I can tappy on this box, the little Warhammer kit, but a little bit of a different sound. This cardboard is a little more sturdy than box of the gunplay kit. Excuse me, sorry. But the Colonel Hunter's kit here, you get 3 options for weapons to give your little crew here. apparently, if you want to use them in a game, you have to give them all the same weapon. So you get option of Kurnoth great bows with little quiverlings, or like little bugs with tree stumps on their backs that carry arrows in them. Kurnoth scythes and Kurnoth great swords. So, just because it's fun, we'll make one with each weapon. I think I want to do that. We'll make one with each weapon. My brother did start this kit, so there's a few loose pieces, so we might be missing something. Might be missing something. But this booster box is actually pretty heavy. I don't know if you can get as good as... tappy sounds with this. I do believe that the box glows in the dark, like certain parts of the box, the booster box, glows in the dark. Because the cover for the booster box is Mothman in front of a moon. I believe the moons glow in the dark. I think. Also, the box itself is hollow foil with stars on it. Hollow foil stars. But I'm actually very excited to open this. I am very excited. I cannot wait. Yeah, so we might open the cards on Friday. After, if there's time after the Brock or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. See. Is the back of the box readable here? Not really. The plastic wrapper on the box has little bats on it, and they're covering up the words. Let's see if I can. Darkness falls in the cover of night. Oh. And in the cover of night, the darker beasties find sanctuary and prey to hunt. Medizu Cryptid Nation's Nightfall brings a whole new and terrifying list of North American cryptids into the Medizu universe. Mothman returns, the Wendigo basks in the moonlight, and the Bell Witch cackles in the winter air. Contract these beasties at your own risk. And there's a line of plastic right over the next few words. They could be your last. I think that's what that says. Medizu Cryptid Nation is a cryptid-themed TCG for 2 to 6 players. Players assume the roles of casters, their decks representing spellbooks from which they cast powerful spells, summon ancient artifacts, and form contracts with beloved cryptids. I don't know what that says. In the arena, beware of your surroundings, though the environment around the arena has the potential to strengthen your beasties or even weaken your spells. That's just the basic Medizu blurb. But I was so happy. I was actually so excited to find this booster box and get it. Because $60 for a Nightfall box is pretty good. Pretty good. For some reason, Nightfall has held more value than any of the other sets besides Native and Hello Kitty. For some reason. I don't know why. Maybe people just like it more. Maybe. I don't know. There's a cool Mothman card in the set. Okay, I need to wipe my glasses. They're all smudged up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that real quick. I have a little lens wipe right here. Like I just went in to the I was excited to go to the game store to pick up a gunpla kit for sure, and maybe some Pokemon cards, because I figured they wouldn't have any Metazoo, but they had a Metazoo booster box. Um, I don't know if that's all they had left. If they like sold the rest of it on eBay, or if someone was in the storage or they just found the booster box in a counter. It was like, all right, put this on the shelf. I don't know. I don't know. But there was a lady working there too. She was like finding restock or pricing items or something, and the guy was like, "Hey, do you know how to price out Metazoo stuff?" She's like, "I've never sold a Metazoo product in my 2 years working here." It's like, oh, I'm not surprised because the game died, and they relaunched it earlier this year. So I don't know if my local game store is gonna pick up the new Metazoo. Um, I doubt it. They had Metazoo stuff, and I think I was like the only person that ever bought it. The last time I got Metazoo stuff, there was a bunch of theme decks that we opened on stream for my last birthday. Or no, yeah, my last birthday. I think maybe that was 2 years ago. Oh well. um, and the person that helped me check out was like, "I've never heard of this in my life." I was like, "That's fine. That's fair. That's fair." No, I think that was last year. Yeah, it was last year. It was last year. Okay. Um, yeah, I doubt my local game store ever held like Metazoo events. There we go. I can see. Okay. But besides like native or the Hello Kitty set, Nightfall is definitely the set I would have wanted more of. So it's pretty neat that they have. I was just so excited. Um, when I got home, I was so excited. I am still excited. I have most of the comments and stuff, so only really I don't probably don't have like all the rares in the set or anything, but I have most of the commons and uncommons. But more Wendigos would be fun. Another Grim Reaper. Yeah. So hopefully we get something good out of it. Hopefully we get something cool out of the booster box. Hi, Crib. Mwah. How are you, Crit? How are you, sweetheart? Excuse me. Sorry. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. You're all well. Happy to hear. Happy to hear, sweetheart. Hey, Deco. Hello. Am I saying the right? It's good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you've been good. Your life turns upside down. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, dear. That's no good. You get a new job and work and two at the same time. Oh my goodness. You have like 2 jobs? Oh my goodness. That sounds rough for sure. I hope you get some good rest. You're able to get some rest to go. Technically. 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. all day. Oh my goodness, Dago. That's so rough.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
But I'm proud of you, Tego. You're working hard. You're working hard. I'm proud of you, sweetheart. You do a good job. Copy. The wrong nickname is I am technically a Kuma. Well, I am a Teddy Kuma. But it's good to see you, Crit. Good to see you. Yeah, it took me a while to finish the story about what I did today. But you're going to sleep here? Hi, am I? Okay, Tego. I hope you get some good sleep, sweetheart. Just heads up, we have an ad break in about 3 minutes. Please take care of yourself, sweetheart. Get some good food. Or, no, wait, you're going to bed. Don't forget to brush your teeth, sweetheart. And thank you for being here. Thank you. It's good to see you. Hope you get some good sleep. And thank you for working. Thank you. But I went birthday shopping today, Crid. I went birthday shopping. I was going to go tomorrow after my dentist appointment, but there was stuff in the afternoon, so we just went today. Because it was easier to go today than tomorrow. I went to Joann's because they're all closing. I got some relatively cheap puppet fur. They said it was store wide. It was if you wanted any fabric, it was a minimum of 2 yards to cut. You had to get 2 yards minimum, which so the fur was 60% off, which is pretty good. But I had to buy 2 yards, so it worked about $40. So I saved about $10. I got some other stuff. I got some chalk markers, so hopefully make my life easier when working with darker fabrics, a darker fur. And then I went to my local game store, and I got a Gunpla kit. I got a Gunpla kit. It's right here. This is it's the Star Build Strike Gundam Plavsky Wing. It's the main Gundam from Gundam Build Fighters, which is cool because it's the only Gundam anime I've finished. So it's like the one Gundam I know besides like the original and like the Zaku. It's one I'm most familiar with. And I found some Metazu cards. Last time I was there at this particular store, they were taking down all their Metazu stuff and putting it away because it wasn't selling. Right where Metazu is now in their store is Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. But on the shelf, they just had sitting there one Metazu Nightfall booster box. Right here, it's in my hands. It didn't have a price tag on it, so I had to ask for help, and the guy had to call someone to price it out because there wasn't a price tag on it. It came out about $59.99, which is pretty fair for a Nightfall box. It's pretty fair. Not ideal compared to other Metazu sets, but those ones they printed a lot of a Wilderness in the UFO set. So they don't really have too much value. But we have Metazu cards to open on my birthday. I am so happy. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So excited. And I got a Pokemon card, just a Zatu card, because it's The art was done by Yuka Mori. They're my favorite Pokemon artist because they make little sculptures of Pokemon and take pictures of them. And I love them. They're super cute. This is a dream. Like my holy grail would be to have like a whole set, like a master set of all the Yukimori Pokemon cards. That would probably never happen, but um, who knows? It'd be cool. It'd be cool. And this Zatu was the only one with Yukimori art. The only card they had in their display cases that was done by Yukimori. But yes, birthday stream on Friday. We won't be opening cards or building any Gunpla or the Warhammer kit till Saturday, probably. We might open the cards on Friday if we have time after like people get done with Deep Rock Galactic or anything like that. We'll open the MetaZoo booster box. But that depends on how much time we have left when we're done playing Deep Rock. Saturday, we'll probably won't open with hand cam stuff. Excuse me. We'll play a game in the morning or something, and then we'll put the Warhammer kit together, and then we'll build the Gunpla, and then we'll open the cards. I think that's how I want to do that. But I'm super excited. I'm excited. I am excited. We'll be doing all of that on Saturday because Sunday we'll probably be playing Minecraft from afternoon till into the evening at the very least. We're playing Minecraft for a few hours with Jiro on Sunday. We're gonna go caving. At least I would like to. I don't know what. I think that's what we plan. And then, that night, Sucrose is getting on the realm. She's going to be streaming it that evening, Sunday evening. We're going to finish her Paradise Realm tour, and then she'll like look for a place to build her stuff. But during the 12-hour streams, we will be taking breaks for lunch and stuff. We will be. Welcome back from the ad break. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Actually, I wonder if there's a Wikipedia article for Gunpla. There is. Can we read the Wikipedia article for Gunpla? That'd be fun. Okay. We can do that. This article needs additional citations for verification. I am not a Wikipedia moderator. Okay, so this is just the Gunpla article on Wikipedia. Gundam plastic models, Gundam Plamo, or Gunpla, are model kits depicting the mecha machinery and characters of the fictional Gundam multiverse by Bandai Spirits. These kits became popular among mecha anime fans and model enthusiasts in Japan and nearby Asian countries, beginning in the 1980s. Hi, CJ. Mwah, 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 mwah. How are you, CJ? How are you? Hope you're doing alright, dear. Where we just started reading the Wikipedia article for Gunpla. But my day's good. I went birthday shopping today because I was going to go tomorrow. But I have a dentist appointment in the morning and there's stuff in the afternoon. So it was just easier to go today. Went to my local Joann's, the fabric store. And because they're closing. Every Joann's is closing. So went there to get some hopefully cheap fur fabric for puppets. Got some. All the fabric in the store was a minimum cut of 2 yards. You had to buy 2 yards at minimum, which is a lot. But I got some brown fur, like tan fur, for some like woolly mammoth puppets or something. And all the fur fabrics, the faux fur, was 60% off. But because you had to buy a minimum of 2 yards, came out to be about $40. So I saved about $10. And I got a few other things. You finally finished your Discord voice chat feature? Nice, Micah's nice. I got some chalk markers, some yarn, and a Christmas stocking. They had these big Christmas stockings made of faux fur, and worked out to be about $2, and they're just wide enough for my arm for a puppet. So I got one. Make a little like project out of that to make a puppet out of that stuff. And then I went to my local game store. I went with a goal to get a Gunpla kit, and I got one. It's right here. It is the high-grade Star Build Strike Gundam Plavsky Wing Build Fighter Sayori custom-made mobile suit. It's the main Gundam from Gundam Build Fighters, which is the only Gundam anime I've finished to completion. So that was exciting. I still need to finish Tri-Fighters. But this is like the one Gundam I know or am familiar with. Which was really exciting to see. This kit, I think it looks like it's from 2014. So they've been holding on to this thing for a while. So that was fortuitous and exciting. And I also got a MetaZoo booster box. After talking about it for a month, we have some more MetaZoo to open. Whole booster box. It's from the Nightfall set, the second MetaZoo set, kind of Halloween themed. Its face cards are like chase cards, or Wendigo, Mothman, and the Grim Reaper, a few others. I only have one Wendigo card in my whole collection, and it's a reverse holo. So pulling more Wendigos would be ideal. And some more Grim Reapers. I only have one Grim Reaper. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Saturday we're going to build this little Warhammer kit, the Gunpla, and then open some MetaZoo cards. Might open the cards on Friday night if we have time after Deep Rock Galactic. We can do like a little whispery ASMR unboxing. Maybe we'll see. But it's good to see you, CJ. Thank you for being here. And Crid wants some smooches. Okay. Alright, Crid, thank you for the smooch redeem, sweetheart. Thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Okay.
Here's their smooches, Grid. Thank you for the redeem. Thank you. My mouth's a little dry, so apologies if they're a bit lacking today.
Alright, Crid, there's your smooches. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Mwah. Hopefully those kisses were okay for you. Of course, Crid, of course. And there's if you would like further smooches, you can use the trigger request redeem. I do have a thigh drum redeem. There's an Aura. Today was the first time somebody redeemed the thigh drums in a while, so but it's there. It is 1,000 points. It is 1,000 points. Scares me. Sorry, goodness gracious. Are you guys gonna play the Oblivion remake or remaster, whatever it's called? Um, I would love to. One day. It's just we got a few big games already on our plate. You know, we've got um, Elden Ring still, Baldur's Gate 3. We've got Digimon, Monhun Stories. There's a few big games on our plate currently. And some in the backlog that we need to get to. Some in our backlog we need to get through. We need to do the Age of Mythology campaign story mode. We've got Yowlings and Gurumin, a monstrous adventure. I want to play that. It was sitting in my wish list for like 2 years, a year and a half, and I caved and bought it in December last year when it was on sale. And it's a PSP game that got a Steam port years ago. I never had a PSP growing up, so but apparently the port's pretty good. So I don't really remember anything about it. I put it on my wish list for a reason. The game looks super cute. It's a little different from the games we usually play. I think it's a platformer, like a rhythm platform. I don't remember. But let's see here. Let's continue with the Gunpla Wikipedia article. While I'm reading this, please feel free to redeem triggers or... Oh, sorry. Bumped the mic. The side drums, please don't feel like you can't. Redeem anything. Let's see. Gundam. Oh, let's see here. Let's just start over. So, again, this is the Gunpla article on Wikipedia, if you want to read along. Gundam plastic models, Gundam Plamo or Gunpla, are model kits depicting the mecha machinery and characters of the fictional Gundam Multiverse by Bandai Spirits. These kits became popular among mecha anime fans and model enthusiasts in Japan and nearby Asian countries, beginning in the 1980s. Gundam modeling spread in the 1990s, with North America and Europe being exposed to Gundam through anime and manga. The name Gunpla derives from an abbreviation of Gundam Plastic Model phrase, since most kits are made of plastic. Bandai sold over 100 million Gundam plastic model units between 1980 and 1984. That's a lot. And over 300 million units by May 1999. Recently, Bandai had sold an estimated 450 million units worldwide across nearly 2,000 different Gundam models. As of March 2021, Bandai Namco has sold 714.84 million Gundam plastic model units, including 538.24 million standard Gundam units since 1980 and 176.6 million SD Gundam units, the super deformed. Those are the Gundams with like the chibi Gundams with the big heads and little bodies, since 1987. History. Late 1970s to 1980s, Gundam models are based on the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise, which debuted in 1979 as a television show. The show was not highly successful, but the toys produced by Clover did not, and the toys produced by Clover did not sell well. In 1980, Bandai obtained the rights to produce gun models based on the Gundam franchise. While Clover's models were produced in the style of most children toys, fully assembled and ready for play, Bandai designed theirs as plastic kits to be assembled, similar to military vehicle models. While Clover's products targeted children, Bandai's approach was more appealing to the teenage and adult consumers that were more typical of Mobile Suit Gundam's audience, and was received extremely well. Nearly every mecha in the series was made into a model kit, from mobile suits to support aircraft and space battleships. Parts came in up to 3 different cast-in colors. These early kits are distinguished by their lack of articulation and low detail, and unlike later generations, require glue to assemble. A later development was system injection, a technique which permitted a single part to be cast in multiple colors of plastic simultaneously, minimizing the need to paint the finished model. Mid-1980s to 1990s. In 1985, Bandai introduced the use of polycaps, soft plastic, typically polyethylene, as connectors for better articulation of joints. The 1987 model line for Gundam Sentinel introduced snap-fit models, which needed little or no glue to assemble. This would become standard in 1988, after which all kits use snap-fit and no glue is needed. In 1990, Bandai introduced the high-grade line, which began an ongoing process of increasing model quality and the creation of a grade system to describe the detail and quality of each kit. High grades had much higher detail and articulation, as well as features normally found in larger scale models, despite being 1 to 144th scale. One example is the Gundam Core block system, in which the pilot sits in a core, which can be removed from the Gundam to become a distinct vehicle, in the Zeta Gundam's transformation feature. In 1993, a unified set of polycap joints was created for smaller scale models that allowed easy mass production of models that all shared the same basic skeletal frame. This standardization allowed Bandai to release more models over a shorter period. As a result, the Gundam shows of the 1990s usually received sizable 1 to 144th model lines. In 1995, the 1 to 100th scale master grade, or MG line, was introduced. This line featured more parts, better detail, and improved articulation than past kits of the same scale. In 1998, Bandai introduced the 160th perfect grade line. This line features extensive detail and articulation, light-up features, and a body-on-frame skeletal system in which the exterior panels on the model are separate components attached to a completely functional, articulated internal frame. This design element would later appear, sometimes in a limited form, in lower grade models. The PG line is typically the most expensive among all Gunpla kits, and only a select few mobile suits have been released in this line. In 1999, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the franchise, Bandai released the 1 to 144th first grade kits of mobile suits from the original series. Marketed as budget models, these snap-fit kits featured the simplicity of the original kits, but with more modern designs based upon the corresponding perfect grade kits. The 2000s. For the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed models, a new type of non-graded NG 144th model was introduced with a completely different design plan. While these still feature snap fit and color molding, they omit major joints, opting instead to only allow critical pieces to move, typically the neck, hips, shoulders, and feet. These are budget models, usually retailing much lower than other models, and this line was extensive, covering nearly every machine to be featured in that TV series. Gundam Seed also featured non-graded 100th scale models, identical to in quality to Bandai's high-grade offerings. It was also during this decade that the term Gunpla was coined by Bandai. The 2010s. In 2010, Bandai released the 48th scale mega-size model RX-78-78-2 Gundam kit as part of the franchise's 30th anniversary campaign. This kit features many innovations that make it easy to assemble for first-time Gunpla collectors. For example, the parts are attached to sprue gates thin enough to break without the need to use uh, the need to use plastic cutters. And excess gate plastic can be removed from the parts without using a hobby knife. Some sprues have been designed to snap together for easy and quick removal of assembled parts. In the same year, Bandai introduced the 144th Real Grade line, which takes design elements from the MG line, such as an inner skeletal frame, to improve upon the HG line. Both mega-sized model and RG variants of the RX-78-2 Gundam were patterned after the 1:1 scale Gundam statue on display in Odaiba. Bandai also released Ecopla, a series of high-grade Universal Century and Super Deformed kits molded in black and made entirely out of recycled sprues. That's cute. That's actually really cool. In 2011, Bandai released the Entry Grade line, a low-cost model series similar to the 144th. Is it new grade? Is it non-grade? Non-grade and what does FG mean? What is first grade? Non-grade and first grade lines, sold only in parts of Asia. What's the mouth sounds, Mike is? Okay, I can do that for you, sweetheart. My mouth's a little dry, so I apologize if they sound a little off.
But here's your mouth sounds, Mike. Thank you for the birthday, my sweetheart. Thank you. Hi, Lux. Hi. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Oh, that's a doggy mode. Dog is great. Bye, sweetheart. How are you doing? Good to see you.
It's been a bit. I hope you've been well, sweetheart. I'm sorry to hear you're a little restless. Hopefully I can help you relax. I'll do my best. I'm doing some mouth sounds right now. And we're reading through the Wikipedia article for Gunpla, Gundam model kits. But I hope you enjoy your stay, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
But we've got a few more minutes of mouth sounds to do.
Okay, Micah, there's your mouth sound, sweetheart. Hopefully that was alright for you. Thank you. I am very excited. I am very excited for the birthday stream this weekend. Very excited for Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Um, but Lex, please feel free to request any triggers while we're reading the Wikipedia article. Well, please do not feel like you can't because we're reading a Wikipedia article. Feel free to do so. You can get your daily smooches if you would like them. And I hope you're able to get some good sleep, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Give me a second to blow my nose real quick, and I will be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. Where did we leave off? Okay. In 2011, Bandai released the entry grade line. Low-cost model series similar to the 144th non-grade and first grade lines. Sold only in parts of Asia, unlike other kits of the same scale. Excuse me, sorry. The first line of entry grade kits were made in China, and the series was initially discontinued until the line was rebooted in 2020 with kits from non-Gundam franchises. Also in 2011, Bandai introduced the Advanced Grade, or AG line, a budget line that focused more on the arrangement of colored parts, thus sacrificing more articulation than the previous budget lines. The AG line incorporates a microchip that enables collectors to use the kit in the Gauge-ing arcade game. As of 2014, as part of the 35th anniversary celebration of Gundam, Bandai released the MG-RX-78-2 Gundam version 3, which incorporates the engineering techniques used in the MG 2.0 and RG kits. In 2015, Bandai introduced a subline of the HG called HG Revive, which consists of re-engineered 144th scale kits of the RX-78-2 Gundam and other classic mobile suit designs. From late 2016 onwards, every Bandai produced model kit, including Gunpla, were made with Japanese and English text on the box and manuals. In 2017, Bandai began the Gundam Evolution project, which sought to improve Gunpla technology with various groundbreaking kits, such as the adoption of a new joint system or a new LED system for large-scale kits. This was in preparation for the 40th anniversary of Gunpla in 2020. Assembly. Gundam model kits come in many varieties, but the majority made from the late 80s on, standard plastic kits are manufactured and assembled similarly. Kits come in a collection of plastic parts, decals, and sometimes other decorative accessories, which the purchaser assembles by hand into the finished model. The plastic parts are delivered in the exact form they exit the injection molding machine on the sprue tree, a grid of interconnecting plastic rods called runners created by the channels in the mold that carried the molten plastic into the cavities that create each part. Each part is connected to the runners by a small plastic nub called a gate, where the runner connected to the cavity. The kit builder must cut away the excess plastic, e.g., with a pair of side cutting pliers to free each part. Then, optionally but usually, clip, carve, or sand away the remaining plastic tip where the gate's attached to leave a clean surface. Once the parts have been freed, the builder must then swap them together to assemble the model. Early kits required glue, but from the late 80s onward, all kits assemble without special tools or materials. Some kits use an internal frame, a complete skeleton, fully articulated and able to stand on its own, to which panels are then attached to finish the appearance of the mecha. Customization. This section contains instructions, advice, or how-to content. Please help rewrite the content so it is more encyclopedic, or move it to Wikiversity, Wikibooks, or Wikivoyage, April 2024. Well, nothing's happened in a year. When it comes time to assemble the panels making up the external appearance of the model, the builder may choose to customize the model in a variety of ways. The most basic is to simply paint the model, which allows for a large amount of personal creativity. Applying decals is also a common technique. Decals are included with most kits, but are also available as separate products for customization. Every conceivable modification is possible, with some more common options including panel lining. Many models have grooves where panels meet. Applying paint or ink with a fine-tipped brush or a pen can make these lines pop. Panel line scribbling. If the panel lines on a model are not as deep as the builder would like, they can use a knife to deepen them, or create new ones using a ruler or a custom stencil. Weathering. A variety of paint and plastic etching and carving techniques can make the model appear worn or battle damaged, exposing simulated metal beneath the surface of an actual mobile suit's paint. Kit bashing. Kit bashes combine parts from multiple kits to create a unique model. This technique has been used by employees at Hasbro to create prototypes of planned releases. Conversion kits. Conversion kits are often third-party products, usually made of thermoset resin, which can be attached, usually glued, to an official Bandai model to convert it into another model using the original as a base. Bandai used to release official conversion kits under their B Club brand name. Custom parts. At the extreme end, a skilled builder can create additional parts completely from scratch to add detail to the model. These can be purely aesthetic, enhance the articulation of a model, or introduce new gimmicks to a kit. All of these are optional, and the model can be assembled and displayed using nothing more than a side cutter. Most models, once assembled, are posable to some degree. Many are fully posable, with a wide latitude of motion. To help hold models in dynamic poses, gunpla can be mounted on a stand, with some recent models having a dedicated attachment point for this purpose. And it's got pictures of the gunpla assembly process. Design. Over the decades, Gundam plastic models have been available in many forms, with many levels of intricacy and functionality, from immobile display units that are static when assembled to fully posable, highly articulated models with interchangeable parts, weapons, shields, etc., and complex mechanical engineering. All parts fit together with a variety of glueless, toolless joints, such as ball and socket pivots, or posts on one component that fit tightly into holes on another. While models are designed to be posed for display, these joints are not intended to hold up to action figure style play. Even during gentle pose adjustments, it is possible for parts to come loose and need to be pushed back together. Components are made of plastic material selected to fit the needs of each part. A given unit, like a foot or a leg, may use parts made of multiple different materials. Bandai casts colored pigment into each part to provide a basic color scheme for the finished model, so the builder does not need to paint it if undesired. The picture above illustrates the detail level of a higher-end, real-grade 2011 model. This is one of the model's foot. This is one part of the model's foot, less than an inch across, which not only has many details in a very small component, but is but is built around a very small, doubly articulated hinge. The fully assembled leg unit uses many more parts, which allow it to bend at two major points, and also has trim panels, which slide apart as the leg is bent to allow the motion. Materials. Gundam model kits can be made of several materials. Plastic. The typical mass market kit is made from thermoplastic, such as ABS, polypropylene, or polystyrene. These are referred to in the community simply as plastic models, and use the snap fit assembly method described in this article. Plastic Gundam models are manufactured in Japan or China by Bandai, which has an exclusive license in manufacturing and marketing them around the world. Resin. A less common type, known as a garage kit or resin kit, is made from a thermoset resin, typically polyurethane, often simply referred to as resin. These are not assembled with the snap fit approach, and the builder must assemble them with glue. Many other assertions of this article will also not apply to resin kits, since they make up a very small minority of the product line. Garage kits were originally made by amateurs or small-scale manufacturers, hence the name, a cottage industry that predates Gunpla. But Bandai has released some first-party Gundam resin kits under a separate marquee, B Club. These models are made of unpainted resin with no decals provided, and often require touch-up work by the builder due to the inherent limitations of the manufacturing process. While comparably more expensive, some surpassing $400, and more complex to assemble compared to plastic kits, they offer higher detail for the dedicated and experienced model builder. Non-plastic. A few select kits have been manufactured from metal. These kits are offered by several different manufacturers and most commonly will result in a finished model of about MG level. These types of models usually take days to build. Scale. As with hobby models based on real-world military equipment, Gundam models are intended to be scaled down replicas of realistic designs, based on the dimensions given in the fiction. These scales are given in terms of the ratio of actual model size to the size the machine would have if it were actually built. 1/16 scale, for instance, means that every inch of the model height is equivalent to 60 inches of the machine's height if it was real. Generally, finished models' heights range from 4 to 5 inches for small-scale models, 6 to 8 inches for mid-scale models, and 12 inches for large-scale models. Common scales and grades typically associated with them include 1 550th scale, not applicable, used in various grades. 1 220th scale, not applicable, used in B Club, about 3.2 inches tall. 1 144th scale, high grade, real grade, entry grade, about 5 inches tall. 100th scale, master grade extreme, full mechanics, reborn 100, about 7 inches tall. 1/60th scale, perfect grade unleashed, about 11 inches tall, almost a foot. 48th scale, mega size model, about 14, almost 15 inches tall. And 35th scale, UC hard graph, and non-applicable height. Grades. Bandai uses a naming convention called grade to denote its scale and detail. Let me drink some water. We are like halfway through the article. Again, please feel free to redeem triggers and things while we're reading. Please do not feel like you cannot. Okay. Bandai uses a naming convention called grade to denote its scale and detail. with 4 main model lines and several spin-off lines. Each line evolves with improved model-making technology over time, so a high-grade kit released in the 2020s will trounce the 2000s releases. In addition, singular mobile suits will be released in multiple lines several times with new designs. For example, the RX-78-2 Gundam has releases in almost every model line, commemorating the anniversary of the series and to display new technology. With minor exceptions such as plastic mold damage, Gunpla kits are almost never officially discontinued. That's cool. Original / no grade / first grade, or FG, various scales. The original 1980 line of Gundam models does not have an associated grade, since this terminology was not introduced till 1990. These kits are limited in articulation, some require glue to assemble, and they must be painted for a correct appearance. Model kits released to coincide with a show or movie usually did not have a grade associated with them. That did not have a grade associated with them are generally referred to as no-grade kits. These were released in 1/44th scale, 100th scale, or 60th scale. Some 100th scale models used the high-grade name on their boxes. After the adoption of the grade nomenclature, Bandai re-released the designs of the RX-72 and Zaku 2 with minimal updates as first grade, starting in 1999. 4 mobile suits from Gundam 00 were also given first grade models with limited color separation. Reissues of the original 1980 line are sometimes referred to as the Best Mecha Collection, or BMC, for the 45th anniversary of Gundam in 2024. A modern remake of the original RX-78-2 kit was released in October, called the BMC Revival version, which now features modern Gunpla techniques such as color separation and snap-fit parts, while retaining its limited articulation. High-grade models were introduced in 1990. The original kits featured full snap-fit assembly and articulated internal frame for the first 2 kits, which provided better range of motion and is more posable, and utilized the molding technique known as system injection, wherein multiple colors would be cast on the same part. In 1999, the high-grade Universal Sentry line was introduced, which collected mobile suits from the Universal Sentry timeline. In 2010, the line was expanded to include mobile suits from Future Sentry, After Colony, After War, Correct Sentry, and Cosmic Era. And Gundam series that did not fit in those timelines, like Gundam Age or Iron-Blooded Orphans, received their own HG lines. In 2015, HG Revive, a subline within the HG-UC line, was introduced, which gave older HG-UC kits redesigns that adhered to modern HG standards in terms of detail and articulation. The high-grade line is not exclusive to Gundam, as other mecha series such as Mazinger, Kyokai Senki, and Evangelion receiving HG kits of their own. HG Amplified IMGN was a subline introduced in 2022, which redesigned smaller robots, namely those from the Wataru series. Wataru? That's a different show. Okay. With more humanoid proportions. A vast majority of HGs use polycaps, but Bandai has started to abandon the technology with the release of Witch from Mercury and Gundam Seed Freedom kits for better stability. Real Grade. In 2010, Real Grade, or RG, was released to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Gunpla. Real grade kits are differentiated from HG kits by a number of features previously found only in larger scale kits, including a near perfect color accuracy without the use of color correcting stickers, a full inner frame, high part counts, advanced articulation, and extensive decals. These kits have also been redesigned to appear more realistic by adding additional surface detail, color separation, and mechanical detail. Most RG kits use a technology called the Advanced MS Joint. where the inner frame for the chest, arms, legs, and feet are pre-built and fully articulated, requiring the other parts to be attached to it. The rubbery nature of the pre-built parts leads to the model deteriorating in stability if too much weight is put on the pre-built parts. Later RG kits use the more stable advanced MS framework that combines limited use of pre-built parts alongside traditional inner frame technology, or use the MS joints exclusively in lightweight areas such as accessories or weapons. For the 45th anniversary of Gundam in 2024, the RX-78-2 Gundam version 2 was announced for August 2024. With a focus on realistic inner frame detailing and high articulation. It is also the first kit to abandon the MS joint technology altogether. The Real Grade line has also hosted mechas from Neon Genesis Evangelion and the King of Braves Gagar. These do not use MS joints and emphasize other aspects of their design. The Evangelions use a universal inner frame and high color separation, and the Gao Gaigar features a complex combining design. Master Grade. Master Grade models were first introduced in the summer of 1995, designed and made to higher standards than most other models. These kits take longer to construct and are often more expensive than their lower grade counterparts. The more recent master grade plastic models typically feature a movable inner frame system, which enables extensive movement and bending of joints, as well as including standing and seating miniature figures of the pilots of each Gundam model. Beginning in 2005 with the Zeta Gundam and Gundam Mark II, older MG kits were to be redesigned under the version 2 moniker, with features such as improved articulation and a full inner frame. The RX-78-2 Gundam has had multiple MG iterations, including a version 1.5 that uses a mix of old and new parts, a version 2.0 that is more faithful to the original anime, a version 3 that is modeled after the life-size statue similar to the real grade version. Excuse me, sorry. A version based on its appearance in Gundam The Origin, as well as Ver-Ka and Ver 1 Year War version released to coincide with the video game of the same name. The Master Grade line is not Gundam exclusive, as a few Master Grade offerings have come from mechas. In Patlabor and Dunbine. Bandai also released a line featuring a series of character figures from Dragon Ball Z, Kamen Rider, and Tiger and Bunny. Okay. Under the name of MG Figure Rise, Ver-Ka in 2002. A new line of Master Grade kits subtitled Ver-Ka was released, which are Master Grades redesigned by mecha designer Hajime Katoki. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. Mobile suits chosen to become Ver-Ka kits are chosen by annual fan votes. Ver-Ka kits are known for their highly realistic and complex gimmicks and designs, as well as an abundance of decals. Extreme. In 2020, a new line, Master Grade Extreme, abbreviated as MGEX, released as luxury grade redesigns of Master Grades that contained additional gimmicks called Extreme Points that exaggerate and amplify key appeals of the featured mobile suit. The first model kit of this line, the Unicorn Gundam Ver-Ka, contained an LED light strip that ran across the mobile suit, changing colors between the normal, Unicorn, and Destroy mode. The second, Strike Freedom Gundam, re-released in November 2022, and uses metallic coated and plated parts for the inner frame, as well as the highest amount of joint part interactivity. Perfect grade. Just heads up, we are approaching the end of the stream here. We've passed 2 hours. We also have an ad break coming up in about 2 minutes. So if you have any trigger requests, please get them in soon. So I can get those to you. If you redeem them now, I can get them to you. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till after the ad break. But this is just like a last call before we end the stream for the night. Let's see, who's live? Who can we raid tonight? Minori's live, but we raided Minori Monday. Feels too recent. No Wampus. So we can raid Zaya tonight. I haven't done that in a while. Say hi to Zaya. Yeah, we can raid Zaya tonight. But yeah, just heads up, we have an ad break in about a minute. And if you have any trigger requests, please get them in so I can get those to you. I don't know if we'll be doing ASMR this weekend on Friday or Sunday. Maybe Sunday night. Friday night, I don't know. So it'll be a bit before you can get your fix. Yep. Okay. Perfect grade, or 60th scale. Perfect grade is the highest grade line of Bandai kits. The first perfect grade Gunpla kit was an RX-78 2 Gundam model released in 1998, with an Evangelion Unit 01 kit labeled as perfect grade released the year prior. Only 19 kits have been released as 1/60th perfect grade since then. The perfect grade Millennium Falcon kit released in 2017 and was 172 scale instead of 160 scale. The first perfect grade Unleashed kit was an RX-78 2 Gundam model released in December of 2020. As the name suggests, perfect grade Gunpla kits attempt to represent the Gundam as perfectly as possible within real world and design limitations. These limitations result in the perfect grade line sometimes taking several years between releases to wait for advances in model making technology. Perfect Grade Unleashed is an updated version of Perfect Grade that uses more advanced technology and concepts, such as the return of advanced MS joints, the use of LEDs, hard plastic stickers, and metallic etched parts. Multiple points of articulation in the same limb, and the evolution link system, where the construction is separated into multiple phases, starts with the bare inner frame, then the extra detail within the frame with metallic parts, then the armor attached to the frame to simulate building a real mecha, with the final phase displaying the detail of the inner frame using multiple hatches. Features like metal joints, increased detail in plastic molding, and plastic quality opening hatch gimmicks, as well as LED lighting kits are signatures of the PG line. Other lines. Super Deformed, or SD. Not based on any particular scale, the Super Deformed style features comically proportioned models, the most notable features of which are their very large heads. Super Deformed Gundam kits are often very easy to construct and contain original gimmicks, but offer very limited articulation and require paint and detailing. The most famous line is BB Senshi, BB Warriors in English, which ran from 1987 to 2018. Various other SD Gundam lines have run alongside and replaced it, including SDG Generation 1999 to 2002, based on the game series of the same name. Early SDGG kits were releases of old SDBB kits with new parts. SDEX Standard 2015 to 2017 and 2020 to now, which features simplistic assembly and contain a gimmick where weapons can be combined and used with high-grade kits. With most high-grade kits, sorry. SD Cross Silhouette 2018 to 2020 and 2023 to now, which uses a simple inner frame for better articulation and contains mecha from Mazinger and Gao Gai Gao Gaigar, SD Gundam Force, SD Gundam Sengokuden, Brave Battle Warriors, SD Gundam World Sengoku Soketsuden, and SD Gundam World Heroes 2004, 2010 to 2011, 2019 to 2020, and 2021 to now, based on their corresponding series. Master Grade SD 2023 to now, a line that is similar to Master Grade in terms of detail and articulation, while still keeping the super deformed designs. Entry Grade. In 2011, Bandai released the Entry Grade line in Southeast Asia. Originally manufactured in China, the EG line contained fewer parts than the FG kits, thus having very limited articulation. Only 4 Gundams were released in the line. Bandai later rebooted the Entry Grade line in 2020 to be released worldwide. While most releases were static figurines from other franchises, the ARC 78-2 Gundam was the starting Gundam model, with the kit having articulation in proportions similar to the high-grade kits, and advanced color-separated parts without the need of stickers or tools. For example, the silhouette in the eye that would normally be a sticker is done through shadow. That's cool. Gun Platoon, a smaller line beginning in 2023 as part of the Fun to Build Gunpla campaign. Welcome back from the ad break. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate you lots. Thank you. We'll probably call it a night here in about 5 minutes. So if you have any other trigger requests, please get them in soon so I can get those to you. If no one responds, I hope it's because you're all asleep. Okay. The models can be assembled as a figure or on a faux runner for display. Gunpla Kun demonstrated the use of limestone-based Limex plastic, while the event-exclusive Zaku Platoon used plastic made from green tea leaves. The latter was released later using standard plastic in 2025. Cool. 100th scale full mechanics. 100th scale model line focusing on replicating surface detail and complex gimmick points without the use of an inner frame like Master Grades. The line debuted in 2016 to coincide with the second season of Iron-Blooded Orphans before relaunching in 2021, with suits from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed and the Witch from Mercury. Figure Rise Standard, a line of character figure model kits primarily focused on various anime, manga, and tokusatsu hero franchises like Dragon Ball, Ultraman, and Kamen Rider. The line also features characters owned by Bandai Namco, including human characters from the Gundam franchise. Option parts set. 144th scale accessory line consisting primarily of re-releases of older accessories under a new label, with new releases being designed to attach to most modern 144th scale kits. Mini-Pla. Bandai's Shokugan division of Candy Toys releases Mini-Pla models for combining mecha in the Super Sentai series. Each part of the mecha is sold in an individual box, or a full set can be purchased by individuals and vendors. Super Mini-Pla, later renamed Shokugan Modeling Project and abbreviated as SMP, is a line containing higher quality redesigns of older Super Sentai models, as well as combining mecha from other series. Action Bases, a line of display bases that allow a Gundam model to be displayed in mid-air poses. 8 variations of the action base meant for 1/44th scale, 100th scale, and SD kits have been released since 2006, and some models will have an action base included, although it is uncommon. With the exception of weight considerations, there is no strict rule as to what base can be used as long as it fits within the included adapter or X millimeter peg on the bottom of most models. Active model lines. Mega Size Model was a line released in 2010 to commemorate the franchise's 30th anniversary. The line released in 48th scale, 3 times the size of their high-grade counterparts, and included simplified building techniques such as parts separated in point joint parts that can be connected without removing them from the runner. They also come with water decals and guides on customizing finished models. 5 suits were released throughout 2010 and 2011, with a Unicorn Gundam model being released in 2017. Alright, I think we'll call the league article here, and we'll continue that another time if I ever remember to do so. Okay. Let's see. We'll raid Zaya tonight, because we haven't in a while. Give me a second to swap my headphones, and I will be right back. She's playing some Stardew Valley. I will be right back. Mwah. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you guys for spending time with me tonight. I gotta get up early for a dentist appointment. I can't be up too late tonight, unfortunately. But I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Again, birthday stream. The 12-hour streams start this Friday, go through Sunday. I'm excited. We have some collabs planned and some fun hand cam stuff. It's not looking like we're going to be doing any sewing because we have Gunpla kit, the Warhammer kit, and some MetaZoo cards. So, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Please be nice to Zaya. She's super sweet. She's playing some Stardew right now. And I love you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Sweet dreams. And if you're still awake, don't forget to brush your teeth. And please drink some water. Don't want to wake up with cotton mouth. That's the worst. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. I love you all very much. Please be safe. Stay warm. Stay cold. Whatever you need. Good night. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.